around and disregard it. Sweep you off the ground, show you what heart is. Standing strong and proud, nothing can knock it. Let's get it started, it's the hardest. Talk around, don't disregard it. Sweep you off the ground, show you what heart is. Standing strong and proud, nothing can knock it. Let's get it started. Yeah,
get your boots ready. We're about to go on a trip where we wrestle, nobody settling or calling it quits. You're here for the grit, betcha this stuff is amazing. You're stumbling, welcome to the bump in the apron. Step into it, the hardest part of the ring. Here to bring fun, yeah, and this art he is king. It's the best thing, making sure you don't tap out. Don't go soft with the hardest podcast out. And it's not just another one, it's clear. Off the rest, in this content, none contest. Take the nonsense off the steps. You know it's nothing but pure gems when it's coming off the chest. Get it? Now it's time to sit and relax. Get your mind blown away, ain't no skipping this track. Have you paying more attention, no listening gap. Get everything I ever wanted, no giving it back.
Ooh, what's up everybody? Welcome to the Apron Bump Podcast. I'm your host, Kyle, also known as the hardest part of the ring. How are we all doing today, folks? How's your day going? How was your weekend? How's your week? It's hump day, right? Hump day, right? You remember the camel? If you're even listening, you might not be listening to this on a Wednesday, in which I'm probably looking like a real goose, if that's the case. But speaking of geese, there's probably geese in Europe, right? We got Progress Wrestling, Chapter 25. To talk about today. What a gosh darn show. What a GD program this was. Really great night of wrestling. The 25th chapter, so kind of a milestone for the company. About to hit their 4-year anniversary here in a month or two. And man, they came out. They walked to the plate. And the cricket plate, I guess, is there a cricket plate? And they whacked that cricket ball out of the pub or whatever. I don't know. Awesome show. If you've been keeping up with the Apron Bump, which I don't know why you wouldn't be, you would know that I've covered each chapter thus far, 1 through 25. Which, by the way, if you want to go back and check all that out, back into the archives, go to apronbump.com and you can go to the episodes tab and you can select Progress Wrestling. And it'll bring you to all of the episodes that all the chapters that I've covered in chronological order. Of course, you can just search it out for any podcast platform or YouTube as well. Got a playlist going over there. Strongly recommend it because Progress is just pumping out awesome shows in this era. And this is no different. Maybe one of the best. I would say this show is definitely top 5, maybe even higher than that. Don't know, but there's 2 matches in particular on this show that are definitely like top 3, top 5 of all the matches that have ever occurred in Progress to this point, and we will assuredly get into that in the podcast. But awesome show. We got titles on the line. We got number 1 contenderships on the line. High stakes. We got technical classics. We got just pedal to the metal main events on this show. That being said, my guest on this podcast is Matt from the Shining Wizards Wrestling Podcast. You can check them out live every Monday on YouTube, Twitch, Periscope, Omegle, all of the platforms that you live stream from. A hilarious podcast. They get into, of course, all the major happenings in the wrestling world, your WWEs, your AEWs, but they also get into like some lesser known stuff like NWA, MLW, Japan stuff. They do some retro stuff as well. They do interviews. They do it all, and they do it great. They've been doing it for over a decade now. And Matt is one of my favorite guys to bring on here. So go check them out, the Shining Wizards Podcast, all their info in the description below. This is very tangent heavy, this episode. I mean, not really. I mean, it kind of all stems from the wrestling, I guess, but I'm just going to lay this out front. Matt does not care too much for British people. Let's just say that. Maybe it's not the people. It's more the culture. He doesn't like. I just spit all over my microphone. He doesn't really like the he doesn't like Big Ben. He doesn't like the Queen. He doesn't like the currency, the exchange. We get into it. But just so you're not too offended. Not too offended. If you listen to this whole episode and you don't get offended by at least one thing, you weren't listening at all, I think. But it's a hilarious time. And we get into the wrestling. Believe it or not, we do talk about some wrestling in this episode as well. So we might, talk also about like Harry Potter and Brian Knobb's butthole and stuff, but we get to the wrestling eventually. So with that, I think that tees up the episode pretty well, huh? Progress Wrestling, Chapter 25, with myself and Matt from the Shining Wizards Wrestling Podcast. No.
Look, you comb your hair. I look like I just fucking rolled out of bed.
I got a haircut yesterday. I'm cheating a little bit. I took a shower. It was the whole thing. So you're just catching me on a good hour,
I'm also trying to fit in what I think a typical British wrestling fan would look like.
And what is that?
Just my teeth are not bad, but it's very disheveled, fat. I'm not wearing a black t-shirt, so
right.
My apologies.
I think you need one of those hats, the little Sami Zayn hats. What Jim Smallman called a flat cap? You need a flat cap, I think.
Fuck a flat cap and fuck that fucking Jim guy.
Jim Smallman, you give him some goddamn respect.
You were like, we're gonna do this Progress, and I was like, oh man, this is great because I've heard like great things about Progress, and I've never really watched a lot of Progress, and then I started watching it, and I instantly was like,
hello, come on, lads, let's have some banter, all right?
What?
We're having fun,
man. I fucking sent you a message yesterday. I had to stop and start this show 3 times.
Had to take a deep breath. I get it. You didn't like the banter between the matches?
Nothing to do with the wrestling.
Right. Well,
it was all the fucking shitty fans and your shitty fucking promoter who's trying to put himself over.
Well, he's a comedian.
Dickhead.
He's a
he
comedian.
Was not funny.
Smallman. You didn't laugh at him? I thought he was pretty funny.
No, look. Fucking fuck off, dude. Like, you got to do all this shit before the fucking cameras are on. Stop making it about you.
Look, they got to let
You're fucking handing out business cards. He's fucking, who's got a point? Hey, oi, 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 fucking asshole.
They like to have fun over there,
Great, yeah, I get it. Don't be a dick. I know, everybody don't be a dick. That's the only rule.
Right. But some people don't know that. You know what I mean? So, like, I'm sure you've been to some shows where it's like, man, I wish these people knew not to be a dick.
Guess what, Kyle? I'm going to let you know a secret, Kyle. When I was like 18, 19 years old, I was that dick.
But you're not a dick anymore.
Depends on how many Jack and Cokes I have.
Right.
Depends on what's going on. If the people around me are laughing, right, then I'm going to keep going. But if I'm getting no reaction, then I'm going to stop.
So you're saying that sometimes if you chat shit, you might get banged.
We're all down for a good shit chat and bang.
Right, but I don't know if that's in the context of this. I mean, you can get banged. See, I don't think banging is like the kind of banging you're thinking.
No, who names these fucking shows too?
I think it was like a football player said it in an interview or something, and now it's like a phrase. This is 2016. I don't know if this is like when it, because I've heard people say this before, but yeah. Sometimes when you chat shit, you get banged. That's what they all say, right?
I don't know. Sure. What? I guess I don't fucking know.
This is actually.
I was so excited to watch something I've never seen before, and then, like after the third match, I was like, "Fucking A! I'm gonna watch the XFL now. I'm taking a break, and I'm gonna watch the XFL."
Yeah, did the XFL alleviate you of the dicks? What was that? Yeah, actually, I didn't watch the XFL. How was it?
It was awesome.
Was it?
I thought it was. They made a couple rule changes that make the game a little more exciting. So I enjoyed it.
Okay.
What
What are
it
the
was.
different
I wasn't going in there.
What are the different rules? I haven't really been following it that closely.
Okay, so on a kickoff,
Mhm.
right? The offense, the kicking team and the receiving team, they are 5 yards away from each other.
Okay.
Okay, and then when the kicker kicks off, no one can move until the receiver catches the ball.
Interesting.
Right? So every single kickoff this weekend, there was a return. Right?
Okay.
There wasn't a touchback, there was
Right.
action. Something else that they do that I liked, if you are losing in the fourth quarter
Mhm.
and you score a touchdown,
Right.
you have the option to do an onside kick, or you get the ball back at your own 25-yard line, and it is 4th and 15.
What? Okay. I mean, did it an execution? Did it work? Do you think?
Yes, it worked.
Okay.
There was a team that scored 15 points in the last 2.5 minutes.
Interesting. So they got rid of the old. They put the ball in the middle and they like run at it
Yeah,
full
no,
speed.
that's-
I missed that. That was my favorite part of it.
And they don't kick extra points. You can go for 1 point, 2 point, or 3 points.
What's 3 points?
3 points is from the 10-yard line.
Okay. Oh, so you said there's no kicks, so it's all like plays, but it's just different.
Yes.
Okay.
No kicker, no foot.
All right. So, but are there like field goals?
Yeah, you can kick a field goal if you're not
Okay.
a pussy.
Okay. Are there
If you
any?
are a pussy. If you are a pussy, you kick a field goal.
Right. Speaking of pussy, or do they like send the interviewers into the women's locker room to get the cheerleaders' point of view on things, like they did in the original?
No, you're really stuck on this XFL from 23 years ago.
Look, sometimes if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You know.
Look, as somebody who had season tickets to the New Jersey Hitmen, it was awful.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
It was bad.
Was it? I guess it was, right? It's probably why I didn't stick around. I did,
Yes.
you know,
And they didn't have they weren't like Tyler Bate, Tyler Bate, Tyler Bate, Tyler
we're
Bate,
gonna.
Tyler. No great chants, nothing, no fun shit like that.
Mm-hmm. We're gonna get into
You
some
fucking-
chants. Don't you worry.
books
Don't you
this
worry.
shit?
The show is full of banter, as they say, Matthew. So, but first of all, so apparently this show they broadcasted it from Periscope. You've been doing your show for over 11 years right now, right?
Yeah.
Did you ever, or do you still do broadcast from Periscope?
I don't think we may have tried once, but Periscope was you need somebody to hold the camera, right? That doesn't work for what we were doing.
You can have somebody hold a camera for you. I mean, I don't know how Periscope works.
Yeah, but what if, so like this fucking Progress show, they give the camera, some broad's got a fucking selfie stick. What if she's like fucking Michael J. Fox? Then the whole show looks like it's being shot out of the back of a fucking dune buggy driving through the mountains.
Brother, you've watched some 2002 Ring of Honor with me. You know what that's like. So people aren't above doing that if that's the only option. So, but I feel like if you have Michael J. Fox, you're not going to give him a camera. But I digress.
Well, you don't. You think like, oh my God, Michael J. Fox, and he wants to help,
right?
And it's not like shaking up your chocolate milk. It's filming, but you're like, I can't tell Michael J. Fox no.
Yeah. Really? Why couldn't you? What is he gonna do?
I don't know. You just feel bad for the guy. Like the projectile was to the moon, and then he's just can't. He
missed
fucking
it.
shake it off. Like he just can't.
Topical. Your topical references are on point. That's what I say.
think no. That song's like fucking 10 years old.
I know. And so are you. But Progress Wrestling.
I wish I was 10.
10 years older is what I was going for. But Progress.
No, 10. I wish I was 10.
But no, chapter 25. So you checked out the show. You said you've never seen a Progress show before. Overall thoughts, did it meet your expectations for what you were expecting?
The wrestling was excellent.
Yes.
I really enjoyed the wrestling. I think when we started, like a couple years into the podcast, probably about this time, because this was when Jimmy Havoc was having that big
Right.
rise to success, right? So one of our fans was from the UK, and he was like, "You got to check this out." And I think I watched like 2 Jimmy Havoc matches, and I was like, "Yeah, I'd rather stick a fucking mercury thermometer in my pee hole and break it."
Okay, that's aggressive, but I'm with you. I'm with you.
I didn't enjoy it, but this I enjoyed. I enjoyed all these matches.
Yeah. No,
The
there
fans
was
I fucking hated.
Where's my car stereo? Wait,
These
because he's from
fucking
Liverpool.
assholes.
You don't like him? You don't like Brit? Do you not like British people?
No, you know what? I do an amazing podcast with a British fellow where we talk New Japan Pro Wrestling. He was a little concerned with how the crowd was going to be at the recent show in San Jose, California, because he thinks American people are fucking hand jobs, and he's not entirely wrong.
Some of them, yeah.
But this is the same fan base that hijacks the Raw after WrestleMania with their fucking stupid soccer chants and their dumb fucking queen. Knock it off.
Queen?
It's not cool. Yeah, they have a fucking queen. They don't have a president. They have a fucking queen.
Sorry. For some reason,
the
I thought you were
Queen
talking
of
about
England,
Japanese people.
you know.
I didn't know it was a Japanese queen.
No.
I think it's the emperor.
They
over
have
there, right?
Godzilla. They're fine.
Yeah. Of course, he rules all. He rules all. But yes, the wrestling on the show was top notch. I mean, I've watched all 25 chapters so far, and I would say among all of the chapters, I mean, I think there's like 2 matches on this show that I'd probably put like top 5, top 10 from all the matches that I've seen so far. They're really good. There's typically like, like at least like one kind of comedy match or just like some bullshit match, but from start to finish, this show is really good. I thought there was even a women's match on the show, which was only the second time they've done that so far. So really just bringing it back to 2016, which feels like not that long ago, but guess shit, it's what, 7 years ago. So women's wrestling was only starting to get hot, I guess, but or in Europe it was, but yeah, man. So we opened the show. It's a tag team title match. We got The Origin, the team of El Ligero and Nathan Cruz, versus FSU, the team of Eddie Dennis and Mark Andrews. Before we get into the match, what are your thoughts on the championships that The Origin carried out?
I was like, why do these guys have fucking shields?
Those are the titles.
And then they were
Those are
like,
the championships.
those are the what?
They're the tag team champions.
What a pain in the ass to carry those things through the fucking airport.
They've gotten confiscated before. The Sumerian Death Squad were champions a while ago, and they like showed up at a show and they just didn't have them. So I don't know if they got new ones or if they had to retrieve them or what. But yeah, that's a thing that happens. Yeah, apparently they're heavy too, from what I've heard. So
They look at it. That seems like, I mean, maybe from like a perspective where like, no, like they're giant. You can still use them as a weapon.
Yeah. I mean, but it's
And
it's cool.
you know what was really disappointing? Never once did they put the shields together before or after the match.
I mean, I could refer you to some previous chapters where they do that if that's really what gets you going.
I can Google it.
No, I'll send you. You can watch the whole chapter. It'll be fine. The more chance.
I have your
more
login
banter.
now, but I'll never use it again, so you don't have to worry about that.
Hey, Jim Smallman, all the Jim Smallman you can handle on
fuck
iCommand
that guy.
Progress. I think he's still. I don't know if he still works with WWE. I know he did at one point with NXT UK, but he's a good lad.
They're out of business, so
You think it's Jim Smallman's fault?
I don't know. Look, man, like I get the whole like renegade wrestling promotion. Like we're different, we're outcasts,
It's punk rock wrestling.
Yeah, I was an ECW fan. I went to the arena, right? But Paul Heyman wasn't coming out before every fucking match trying to be a funny guy.
I mean, he did sometimes, right? Maybe not all the time.
Sometimes, maybe, but like here, after this match, like there's like a confrontation where they're like El Ligero is like yelling at Jim Smallman, and he's just like, "I'm just gonna stand here and take it because I'm fucking funny announcer man."
That's a good Jim Smallman impression, actually. That was actually really spot on.
Well, I've been working on it all day.
Just staring in the mirror with your Captain Ahab beard, just pretending to be.
Yeah,
Jim
I don't know why
Smallman.
he has an Alabama accent, but
It's that dialect of Europe, I think. So I think you got that. But man, Jim Smallman, you should go watch some of the earlier chapters because Smallman is also commentary, so you would enjoy it even more. You know, so but we have a tag team title match here, and like you said, so Origin comes out and they do their little intro deal. Ligero has he's using it like a gun. She's kicking the shield all over the place. Yes.
I have a question. So,
Yeah.
Sorry to interrupt you.
Yeah, please.
I did enjoy all the music that they did definitely not have the licenses to.
Turn the page.
So what the login information you gave me for that's for Progress specific, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so when this was because this stuff used to be on the WWE network, right? Some of it.
So they didn't start doing that until the later chapters. I think it started with it was like in the 70s where they started it. So these earlier chapters, it's like a different thing, I think. But
it's always fun to see how the music gets recycled. Like the music they play on the network now for New Jack is the same music Mercedes Moné uses now.
Oh, really?
It fucking sounds just like a ripoff of some terrible Criss Cross song.
Right. All rap sounds the same. I get you. I'm with you. Yeah, I don't think the WWE network is letting Metallica. Huh?
No, they don't want to pay for Turn the Page. They don't want to give Andrew WK a couple shekels.
No sirree, Bob. I don't think so. But yeah, Turn the Page. It's just a douchey theme song. It's just so slow, but it fits them, I think. What did you feel about so the Origin? If you couldn't, I don't know if commentary really put this over or not, but the Origin it's a collection of guys that are all Progress originals. They felt like they weren't getting a fair shake in this time period, so they all banded together and they're just kind of dicks. They're just kind of trying to get under the skin of everybody. So what did you think of the Origin? Because you only saw this one match, but what did you think of them as a team?
I really like this tag match, and I thought because they mentioned it in commentary, El Ligero. This is not the El Ligero that we saw a couple years ago. I guess they're coming up on an anniversary show too.
Fourth anniversary.
So it was his new attitude and his terrible infinity tattoo on his back. But I do like his mask. And I thought that I'm not familiar with Nathan Cruz, but I thought they worked well as a team. They look good. I from what I could gather from this first match, I was a fan. I could have done without again the El Torito chanting. I was not. I don't know why poor midget. You got to bring his name up he's not even there.
It's very topical. It's funny to see what's happening in WWE because there's always there'll be Adam Rose chants and now there's an El Torito chant. It's so funny that was a thing back then. But yeah, really good match here. Origin, they work well. They're just a good heel tag team, and Eddie Dennis and Mark Andrews are the premier baby faces of the company at this point. And Andrews has a fun hot tag where he flips into the ring and hits a Rana on Ligero, and then he's fucking a Northern Light suplex on the Cruise into a monkey flip into a shooting star. So there was a lot of good double team moves throughout this whole match. I did enjoy. So Eddie Dennis does his tope over the top rope. This dude didn't jump 1 inch. He's just tall and he just fell over the rope. But it works because he's 8 feet tall and he landed on the guys. Top dollar couldn't figure that out. Though,
if you were fucking tall, right, and you didn't have to jump, you could just tumble over shit. Come on, why exert the extra energy?
He's efficient.
You're still gonna get a shitty chant, so just do it, bro. Just fall over the fucking top rope,
Matt.
Oi, oi.
Eddie, oi. It was fun. It's like Aussie, but they changed the Aussie to Eddie because we're having fun.
It's not about the fucking fans. It's pissed me off so much.
They are Progress. We are Progress. This is Progress.
Suck me. How's that sound? Suck me, Progress.
That's not the chant. That's not what they were chanting.
That's what I'm chanting.
Hey, go ahead.
I would never pay any amount of pounds to be in the building. Fucking pounds and your fucking fish and chips. Eat shit.
You got a problem with fish and chips?
No, but it's like that's their fucking big get. They call fucking French fries chips. They got a fucking clock. Who gives a shit? Come see our
They got
giant
a
clock.
clock.
I got a fucking clock. Stick it up your ass.
Yeah, you're gonna show them your Big Ben, right?
I mean, here's mediocre Bill. Enjoy.
Well, no Bills in this match, but the end of this match.
You had to know there was going to be shenanigans.
Oh, a plethora of. I do enjoy the finish of this match. The Tuesday
I do
in
too.
Texas.
I felt it in the air.
Was it Tuesday in Texas where Taker beat Hogan?
That would be the Survivor Series. Then they came back a couple days later because, Hogan must pose. He got to show off that thermos, brother.
It's a good point. So we get lots of double team, like the Origin. They do like a tombstone, lung blower into a DDT, into a German. So fun stuff. A next stop driver with a stomp from FSU, but I believe it's Ligero pulls the ref out, so he can't make the counts. But then, as the ref is distracted or dead or taking a piss somewhere, I believe it's Nathan Cruz has Mark Andrews up for a tombstone, and Ligero slides in the shield so that Cruz can tombstone him on the shield, just exactly like Taker did to Hogan or Flair or whoever was involved. And Origin gets the win, retains their shield, and Ligero takes RJ Singh's crown on the way out as they flip off the crowd. So good stuff, right? Good stuff.
Look, I thought the match was fantastic. They had a great tag team formula. The match flowed. You could feel something in the air that there was going to be shenanigans. And then this fucking dude with the horns puts the fucking the title, the fucking shield in the ring, and they smush his little brains. And he gets up in Jim's face, and Jim's like, "Oh, I'm just gonna stand here, all right, crikey."
He's not Australian.
They all sound the fucking same.
Yeah, they're all the same. The Chinese, they're all just group them all together.
That's it.
Okay, you're not supposed to agree with that, but
Why? I'm married to an Asian woman, so I could be. I have a freak pass. I have a card that allows me to be racist to the Asian people.
Well, I'm 33% Asian, so I also give you that pass.
Hell yeah! I mean, I don't really. There's never any malice behind it. Let's be clear.
Right. Unless they're
it's all in good,
Japanese.
It's all in good fun. Yeah.
Right.
Unless there's too much fucking starch in my t-shirts, then
someone's got to pay
we
the
have
price,
a fucking
right?
problem. Then fucking water torture for you. Right in a bathtub, bitch.
Godzilla ass
Hey, like
bitches.
Jim Apples.
Right. Chopstick having pieces of shit.
Why does this guy have to get in the ring after this match and then with the fucking hat? Who's got a flat?
Paz?
Honestly, when he said who's got a flat, I thought they needed to fix the ring, and I was like, what kind of fucking rinky dink promotion doesn't have a flathead screwdriver laying around?
You thought he was asking for a screwdriver. Okay.
Yeah, because he was like leaning over the turnbuckle. I thought something was broken. They were gonna like fix it really fast.
You thought Jim Smallman was just gonna take it upon himself. Hey, Roy. Let me tune this up real quick. Yeah. That was Australian too. I'm just like you.
Yeah, why not put himself over? He's not only is he a promoter and a comedian and the announcer, but he's also a handyman.
He does it all. He really does it all. But remember, it's 2016, and you know who's hot in 2016 is Sami Zayn, which is very funny. Just the timing of this all.
Oh yeah.
NXT is like at its hottest pretty much right now. I think Finn Balor just showed up, so they're doing big stuff over there. But the ref gets in the ring, and Jim Smallman's like, hey, anybody got a flat cap? Yeah, not like a ball cap like me. Yeah, you got a flat cap, and somebody had a flat cap. They give it to him. He puts it on the ref. Paz is his name, I think. And apparently he looks like Sami Zayn because he has facial hair and is kind of brown. So the crowd sings this theme song. He dances. We're all having fun. It's banter.
Oh, no, Kyle. No.
What's
He
up?
didn't know how to dance. So then fucking Jungle Jim Steele's got to find somebody in the crowd to show him how to dance, and they find the biggest dude ever
I think it was his hat though.
to show this fucking poor referee just wants to do his fucking job. He's got to fucking put on a fucking hat. Dance, monkey boy, dance. They're throwing fucking dollars at him. Come on. We're not just happy enough with you being a referee. Let's cosplay that you're Sami Zayn. Fucking nonsense. And who calls it a flat?
They do over there. What would you call it?
No, it's wrong. It's a fucking hat. You just need a fucking fedora. Just say fedora. Get me a fedora.
That was not a fedora.
Whatever
that was
called.
That was like a taxi driver hat, you know? Like it's a flat cap.
You should have said, hey, anyone out there got a taxi cab hat?
What the fuck? That was like Walter Jr. from Breaking Bad. That's what that sounded like.
I got my impersonations are off the chain tonight. Just be excited for that.
You're batting 1,000 so far, so let's keep that up.
Put me in the fucking Hall of Fame, baby. Let's do it.
All right, give me your best Damian Dunn impression.
I'm Damian Dunn. I'm here to wrestle.
That was good. Wow,
nice
I thought I had
to
you
be
there.
violated, eh?
Yeah, wow. I thought I had you, but you just showed me off. You just put an egg on my face and scrambled it.
I smeg on your face, Kyle.
That's somebody. I can't put my finger on it.
Do you like the Harry Potter?
Yeah, I was thinking Harry Potter. Harry
would
Potter.
You like to see my wand?
I wouldn't. Not your Big Ben.
That'll
not your
cost you a
mediocre
couple
Bill.
pounds, mate.
Yeah, because it's British, right?
Hey. Oi.
I hope you go on your show later and you just can't get out of the accent. That's what I hope.
I'll tell you what happens. I do like an afternoon show, and then I have nothing for the nighttime show. I blow my load early.
Hey man, just have your load
then I
there.
show up and I'm like, is it fucking 9 o'clock yet? Can we be done with this shit?
But hey, now you can throw out your Damian Dunn quips. You could throw it in there. You could sprinkle it on. Whatever you're talking about, Elimination Chamber. You're like, hey, speaking of Elimination Chamber, remember Damian Dunn from 2016? And then everybody will laugh. Everybody will be having fun.
Or it'll be crickets.
So we have a natural progression series match.
I'm sorry to talk over you.
No,
I thought Tyler Bate was Pete Dunne.
What? No.
Yeah, I don't know. They were like, we're going to have this next match, Damian Dunn and Tyler Bate in the natural progression series. And I was like, oh man, Tyler Bate. He's the dude. And then it wasn't him. It was the fucking kid.
You thought it was going to be Pete Dunne versus Damian Dunn. That's what you thought. I'm sorry to disappoint you, but that is not.
Oh yeah, the Damian. That's where. Yep.
Got your wires crossed. Too many. You were
don't
all
know my
flustered.
British wrestlers too great.
You were just beat red from watching Paz dance, and you couldn't think. So I understand. I understand. Da-da-da-da.
Oi, 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 oi.
You're giving me a lot of GIF material on this show. I thank you for that.
I'm the fucking GIF master. Put it on your dog's dick and let him lick it off of you. Wait, what? No.
I have no dogs, but I have a wife who will do that with peanut butter, I guess. But
you can pay OnlyFans. Kyle's got an OnlyFans. Apron pump OnlyFans.
It's just my flaccid cock with peanut butter, though. That's it. But there's a market for everything.
Oi, oi, oi. Oi, oi, oi.
And then I'll put that as a bed underneath it. And
or like some Oasis.
Right. There was no Oasis, I don't think, on this. There have been Oasis theme songs on Progress before. I don't think
I bet they have been.
You would know it. I'll tell you who was.
Look, I've never watched any of the 25 chapters. Did they ever do a Noah Liam Gallagher match?
Not that I've seen. I could have missed it. I could have been looking away. I could have been going to find some Reese's peanut butter cups to go eat, and I missed it. But we'll look at the tape. We'll review the tape.
I want to see what this Jim Smallman's up to these days.
Yeah. Well, we got a natural progression series match. So this is a tournament that they do. It's lesser known guys that are just starting, which is funny to see Tyler Bate in this. But he's 19 years old at this point, going up against Damian Dunn. They had a guy who was in the semifinals, but he got pulled due to injury or something. So this is like a redemption match. So this match is to get into the semifinals of this tournament. We got textbook Tyler Bate versus number one Damian Dunn. And Damian Dunn comes out. And all I could think is, man, this guy is unnecessarily wet. I don't know if you caught that. He's like, because you need to be really jacked to be glistening like that. He just looked like me or you with a lot of water on him. So I thought it did. That's what I was picturing in my head.
Oh, definitely. I do. I wish I looked like that fucking guy. I'm disgusting if I took my shirt off.
What about Tyler Bate? Do your legs look like Tyler Bate?
I'll tell you what. It's fucking Peter Gabriel Sledgehammer? Really?
How dare you? First of all, are you gonna besmirch Sledgehammer?
No, it worked. I didn't think it would work. It worked great. It's just a weird fucking entrance song.
That's what fucking Claudio used to come out to back in the day in Ring of Honor. Fun fact, little nugget for you.
Just it doesn't. It's not like it's like fucking when the Young Bucks and Kenny Omega used fucking "Carry On My Wayward Son." Doesn't make any sense, but it works. People fucking sing.
Man, just give them something to sing. It'll always work. It is a
nice
weird
hook,
choice for a theme song,
Sledgehammer. Yeah, it's great. Then they can chant, Tyler Bate, Tyler Bate, Tyler Bate, Tyler Bate.
He's over, man. This Tyler Bate fella, I tell you what, he's probably gonna have a bright future. I would say.
Wow,
Back
kid's
here
got a future in the WWE.
He does. But super early Tyler Bate here, of course. But he's already the crowd's already behind him, right? Mustache rides. A lot of mustache rides in this match, which is his airplane spin, which was fun. We got it's a fine match. These guys are going out and showing what they could do. And an abdominal stretch gets a "This is progress" chant. So I guess progress is abdominal stretches. Fun fact. Good to know.
I mean, if you, Kyle, are running a wrestling promotion, what move would you want to be synonymous with Apron Bump Pro Wrestling?
An atomic drop. I think the atomic drop is one of the most devastating moves. Yeah. We need to bring that back. Somebody needs to have a finish. Yeah. We need to have a finish.
Somewhere out there, one of these young kids should be watching just Rick Rude match after Rick Rude match, just learning how to take an atomic drop.
Over and over again. Just shove things up your ass and then bump for it to practice. That's what I do. Because I'm practicing for atomic drops.
What's the circumference of your anus?
I've never actually seen my asshole. Have you? Not my asshole, but your asshole. Have you seen?
You're sticking things in there. You got to know.
Well, that's how you find out.
Right. So where have you stopped?
Oh, I haven't found it yet. I'm still working out.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Holy Christ. Is that why you whistle when you walk?
Well, speaking of whistling when they walk, we got Damian Dunn out here. He ends up winning this match. Weirdly enough, I did not expect that at all. I thought for sure Tyler Bate was going to win. But Damian Dunn wins with the Avada Kedavra, which was a springboard lung blower of sorts. And gets the win. So Damian...
Tyler Bate. Fucking Tyler Bate.
That's what this whole show should just be. It's just us recapping some of the fantastic chants from this show.
I don't know why that chant bothered me as much as it did.
I would love to see you go to one of these shows and just exist and see how you react.
I don't know if I could.
Get you a pint. Get you what else do they eat over there? Fish and chips, right? I think it's just fish and chips. I think that's the only thing they eat.
That's all I can get at a wrestling show is a fucking pint of some fucking beer that I don't want to drink. Can I get a Jack and Coke?
You don't want it's an English beer.
No, I don't like beer.
Foster's, right?
That's Australian, mate.
But we've established that they're all the same.
Have a Guinness.
That's Irish.
It's fucking the UK gives a shit until they're
That's fair enough. Where were we? We were talking about the Avada Kedavra. Am I saying that right? Is that a Harry Potter reference? Did you catch that?
You're asking the wrong guy, buddy. I watched the Harry Potter movies once, and at the end, I was like, this fucking is the greatest wizard ever. And he's just he wants to be just some fucking schlub sending his kids to school.
That was your problem with the movies? You watched all of them, and that was your takeaway?
He should have been like fucking King Dick in the fucking wizard world, sitting up in his tower. Instead, he wants to be making pancakes for his dumb kids and then making them run through the fucking wall and get on a train and go to wizard school.
He wants his kids to be King Dicks as well.
Well, he's not, though. That's the thing. He's not the king of the wizard world.
But maybe
he's the Jim Smallman of the fucking wizards.
He's the king of wizardry within himself.
That's fucking fuck you and your in yourself 2023 bullshit. That don't mean dick. He's just a fucking guy. I live next to Harry Potter. He cuts his grass and doesn't pay for the fucking landscapers like me. So who's the fucking king now? I'm sitting inside having a lemonade. You're out there in the fucking sun. Do that, wizard. Dickhead.
Wait, are you talking about Tyler Bate? Is that who the wizard is?
I do like how Tyler Bate pretended to have like straps on and he took them off when he did the belly to belly.
What is that a reference to?
The match, Kurt Angle.
Oh, no, I just didn't know what wrestler that was like. Because I didn't notice that. No, that's fun. That's fun.
It's fun because he's in his little underoos and he doesn't have straps.
But we can all pretend, right?
That's it. So that's what wrestling is. Pretend.
It is. It really is. Him and his beefy ass legs. Got the mustache ride. What else? What else happened in this match? Headbutts. Got some finger snaps. One of many from this show by Tyler Bate and others.
Who do you blame for the popularity of the finger snaps?
Probably Marty Scurll.
Because after a while, it's like it doesn't. Because no one's got like the fucking deformed fingers. Your finger doesn't look like Dijonovan Jogafak or whatever the fuck his dumb name is.
You nailed it. You actually nailed it perfectly.
Thank you. I'm working on English is my secondary language. My number one language is gibberish.
Right. I could have told you that. Yeah.
I don't know if we've established this in the years that I've done this show. I think it's years now. I've been doing this for a while with you.
I don't know why I keep fucking bringing you back on, but
I don't know why either, but I am grateful for it. You know what? I bet you there's a spike. What did the numbers say? Can we go to the book?
We don't need to talk about that.
Do you get a book? Oh, my numbers are way down.
It's yeah. That's the only reason I actually bring you back on is because you spike my episodes.
Do I?
I don't like talking to you. I bring you here strictly for the networking, effects of it. So
that's hurtful, but okay. If anyone wants to check out Progress, I got Kyle's info.
All right. Yep. Man, lots of people are just gonna be jumping at that opportunity to watch some Damian Dunn. But
what do you got against Damian Dunn, man?
He's a fucking generic cock.
All right. I mean, but you're mad about it.
Yeah, well, with Damian Dunn, he beat Tyler Bate. I was more pissed at this than when Roman beat Sami Zayn. Like, this is some bullshit.
This is but this isn't Tyler Bate that we know today. This is 7 years ago.
It's the same guy. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but he's not at the level he is,
Tyler Bate. There are chilling. You heard the chants.
Tyler Bate.
The people love him. There's no Damian Dunn chants.
Because you can't try it. Damian Dunn, it's too wordy.
Dun, 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 dun. Look, just off the top of my penis.
Right? Stick it up your ass, Britain.
Yeah.
Get creative, you fucking wankers.
Cocks. Wankers. That's a good one.
You gotta use the British terminology.
Yeah. I guess it's also vulgar.
They say cunt a lot too.
Yeah. Wanker
which
cunts.
I am very jealous of.
We got a couple of cunts in this next match. So we got Michael Dante versus Rob Lynch. A couple of beefy boys.
Yeah, these were some big guys.
So they're each a half of a tag team. So we got Michael Dante, who is in the Sumerian Death Squad with Tommy End. We got Rob Lynch, who is one half of the London Riots with James Davis. So I think it's the next show, Tommy End and James Davis are going to have a match.
Spoilers, bro.
Well, I think they said it, perhaps, but maybe not. But I guess on their 4th anniversary show, it's going to be the Sumerian Death Squad versus the London Riots. They faced at the last chapter. There was a whole schmoz. The Death Squad, they just got themselves DQ'd and kicked the shit out of the London Riots. So it's a bit of a blood feud going on here. But the winner of this match gets to choose one of the 2 stipulations for their eventual tag team match, which was an interesting stake, but I appreciate that there were stakes to this match. But a fun big man brawl. That's pretty much what you expect. You got Michael Dante, who, for anyone unaware, he's the Brody King before Brody King, I guess, the tag team partner of Malachi Black. And then Rob Lynch, who's just a guy, a pretty big guy. But lots of suplexes, fucking strikes from both guys, a little bit of high flying. I think Rob Lynch busts out a suicide dive at one point. There was a nasty apron bump in this match where I think it was Rob Lynch was on the apron and he got tripped up and he landed on his neck. So fun stuff here. What'd you think about this one?
The way the match started off was awesome. It was wild. They were going through the crowd, all that stuff. And then that incredible apron bump. And then when they got back in the ring, the pace just like took the piss out of me, eh?
Right.
So it was fun. I think if they kept up the pace that they had started the match at, I think this would have been my favorite match of the show. But once after that big apron bump, the pace slowed down, and then it just whatever, and then a pounce these nuts, your fucking mouth, you British cocks.
You don't think British people are allowed to do the pounce?
I don't know. Define just the British people. I'm very ornery about the British today.
I could tell. You're not very happy with them.
They annoyed the shit out of me. They hide the shit. It's not about them. The show is not about them.
Yeah. Well, no, there's a lot of British
people. I sound like a fucking broken record here, but fuck off. Just sit there and watch it. Maybe a little "This Is Awesome" chant. You don't have to fucking sing all the time. You want to sing? Go to see fucking I don't know, whatever fucking dude that looks like a girl in England is very popular. Harry Styles. Go see a fucking Harry Styles concert, you fucking losers. Sing there, you hand jobs.
Michael, fucking Dante. They're chanting for him.
That's fucking stupid. Why is everything got to be a fucking soccer chant, you fucking hooligans? Go be dumb. Go to a soccer game, get smushed up against the railing, and die. How do you like them apples?
I don't think that happens at every soccer game. Only some of them.
You know what? Doesn't happen in America. Doesn't happen at football games or baseball games. People are getting smushed up against the fucking cage. Fucking idiots.
Maybe the sport maybe soccer is just so enthralling that it brings that out of them.
It's not. They run around for 2 hours and they chase a fucking ball like a bunch of dogs. You get a red card, you get a yellow dog card. Fuck off.
Red Rocket, it's a whole thing, right?
Yeah, you put a fucking tiny man in front of a giant goal, and they still can't score more than fucking 3 goals a game.
Just fucking
idiots.
Kick the ball where the goalie isn't, and then you'll score every time, right?
They run into each other. The guy falls down like he got fucking shot. He's got I saw on the fucking ESPN the clicker. This guy carried off the field on a stretcher for a sprained ankle. Sprained ankle. Walk it off, you fucking sissy.
Right. Well,
you're right. Fucking Michael Dante's gonna smush your balls in a blender. How do you like them apples?
I think that's his finishing move, actually.
I like this. I like the name of the tag team though.
Sumerian Death Squad.
That's a cool name.
It's pretty badass. They're a badass team.
I want to be a Sumerian. Whatever that means.
I don't think you do. I think
what's a Sumerian? Can I Google?
I think they're pirates. That's my guess.
Oh, don't get me. I don't like pirates. That fucking broad that thinks she's a pirate. I don't like her either.
Who has a problem with pirates?
I do. You can't be a face and be a pirate. Pirates steal shit. They're not good people. I don't want no little Asian girl being, I'm a pirate, with her fucking stupid wheel. Get out of here.
But it's okay for Paul Burchill to be a pirate.
I never said it was okay. I don't like the pirate gimmick.
Who's your favorite pirate?
Andrew McCutcheon.
The fuck is that?
He's a baseball player for the Pittsburgh Pirates.
Oh, damn, you got me.
Don't have a favorite pirate. Jack Sparrow. There we go. He's a British, right? Oy.
It all ties together. But pirates?
Pirate booty.
See, this guy gets it.
Where do I stand on butt pirates? I don't stand on them. I go in them.
You stand below them, right?
I'm a power bottom. What?
So speaking of power bottoms, we got some.
Hey, do you have to edit this, or you just feel like...
We're gonna see what happens. We're gonna let it roll.
I say just let it go. Don't give a shit. Say my fucking chip.
Yeah,
Burn it to the ground.
You're pirate stealing my booty. That's what you're doing on here.
We're all in the same fucking boat. Who gives a shit?
Yeah, Titanic. So we got some suplexes, we got some cravats, we got some roly poly olies in this match.
So what are you talking about?
Wrestling.
Do we move on to the next match?
No, we're talking about Michael
We're
Dante.
still talking about this fucking match, dude.
Yeah, because you keep bringing up butt pirates and shoving cocks up your ass, derailing the whole thing.
Counts.
Yeah, and then I was like, "Hey, you don't like you only like Monty Brown doing it?" And you're like, "Yeah." And then Paul Burchill comes into play. It's a whole thing.
I like when Keith Lee does it too.
Okay. What about Titus O'Neil? He used to do the pounds.
Yeah, as long as he's on his feet, he doesn't fall on his fucking face.
Yeah. Can't always be so lucky though.
Hey, did they tell what the other stipulation was? Because I may have missed that in my fit of rage watching this.
No. So that happens, I believe, at the next chapter when the other two partners face each other. And I think the winner of that decides the second stipulation, which is going to be weird because Rob Lynch wins this. A big lariat and a spear from Rob Lynch pins Michael Dante. And then his stipulation that he picks is a tables, ladders, and chairs match, which I feel like should be copyrighted or something. I don't know. But it's going to be a TLC match is one half of the stipulation. So like, what's the second? Is it going to be like a TLC fucking dog collar match? Like, what are we, right?
Yeah, no, I don't know. Because that because what ends up happening is there's some other crazy stipulation, right?
Mhm.
And then like they abide by they're making tags, but it's like a no DQ, but they're making tags. None of it matters. It's fucking free for all. Just have at it, boys.
What was the match with the dogs? Kennel from Hell match.
Dog Kennel from Hell match, yeah.
It'll be a TLC Dog Kennel from Hell match, I think. That's my guess.
You think Progress went after Dog Kennel from Hell?
You know what? I wouldn't be surprised. They've done some weirder shit. So
Really?
Oh yeah, they've had there was a show recently that I watched where there was a slip and slide and a guy's head got thrown into some other guy's ass and
like bare ass or just as regular?
It was pretty bare. It was pretty bare. Maybe a thong in there.
Just one of those comedy matches you were talking about?
Yeah. Yeah, it was.
How do you explain to your wife while you're, watching this and you have a boner?
That I'm gay. I just say,
how's the marriage going anyway?
Well, I'm gay, so very poorly.
Congratulations. Yeah. Wait, no, I thought she was one of the Special K girls.
She is. Yeah. Yeah. It's Becky Bayless.
Any residuals from that like lifestyle, or you're good? She's moved past it.
Oh no, we're still raving. We're still Slim J's in my closet.
Really? Because I follow you on social media. Sometimes you got a crazy Hawaiian shirt on and you're going to concerts and having a good time. Never seen you with those guys, Elmo. I think you would be, putting it out there.
Well, you got, there's daytime fun and there's nighttime fun, right?
Is there any dusk fun or dawn?
No, that's silly. Who has fun at dusk? Maybe Mark Haskins does.
When is dusk?
I don't think dusk is a real thing. I think that's also a British thing.
No, there's that movie From Dusk Till Dawn,
right?
The vampire movie.
So you're saying vampires are also real, if with your logic?
I mean, we got Harry Potter, vampires. Yeah, fuck it, that's all real.
Might as well be. You know who else is real? Zach Gibson.
He's real as shit.
He's real as shit. So is Mark Haskins.
I like Mark Haskins.
Oh, he fucking rules. Mark Haskins is like. So like I had like heard his name, but I never really watched any Mark Haskins matches until I started rewatching all these Progress shows. And he's probably like my favorite as far as like guys I'd never heard of. He's definitely my favorite that I've stumbled upon. And Zach Gibson's fucking great as well. I mean, he's dicking around with Joe Gacy in NXT now, but he's really good. And this is it's a number one contendership match here between these two guys. And man, it's between this match and the main event as far as my match of the night. I think they're good for different reasons. This one felt more like a struggle. I think it felt more it was just like very more wrestling, like classic wrestling, I think.
There was a lot of psychology in the match.
Psychology is what I'm looking for. Yes. It was very like all the reversals and the transitions, because sometimes it's hard to like you bring in like jujitsu elements to it. It could be kind of sluggish sometimes, but the way they got like they would like intertwine all their big moves into this, it kind of reminded me of like a Kurt Angle versus Chris Benoit match, where like all the counters just seemed like seamless all throughout, and then when the big moves like in between. But yeah, I love this match. What do you think about it?
I am with you. The psychology was there, the storytelling, the mat wrestling, the chain wrestling was fantastic. This was great stuff. Although, I'm not going to lie, I don't think the stretch muffler hurts.
I think the way Haskins pulled it off here looked
Yeah,
pretty.
see, I'm not used to the way he does it, but the
Mhm.
way like Sammy Callahan would use it, I'd be like, people tap out to that.
When it's like just the leg, like Brock Lesnar used to do it too, even him, because it would just be like the knee behind the shoulder.
Yeah, I don't know.
But Haskins does it with like a Boston crab. It's just like an elevated Boston crab, basically. It looks pretty brutal, I thought.
Yeah, this was good. No frills, no nonsense, straight up
Mm-mm.
fucking wrestling. This was a really good one.
And so Haskins comes out. He has his shoulders all taped up. He has like the kinesio tape or whatever on it. I guess because I think commentary said he just had a match with Kenny Omega like recently before this. So I assume he injured his shoulder in that match. And Zach Gibson, his finisher is a shoulder submission. So that was like built in there. You know, you knew it was coming with this match. But they start off pretty hot. Man, the way Haskins can just like find his way into a sharpshooter is just incredible. Like he'll do like a victory roll
right from go, man. Holy shit.
Just locks it right in. Gibson gets the advantage at one point he like snaps Haskins' shoulder on the rope, shoulder first into the ring post. He brings him in and just starts doing all sorts of assaulting the arm of Haskins with like arm DDTs and arm trap suplexes. And it's like really like it's simple storytelling, but the way they did all this stuff, they had their own spin on it, which it kept me engaged in this match. Haskins fights back at some point. He does like a fake out dive to the outside and then does a tope through the adjacent ropes to catch Gibson off guard. We got Gibson goes for a flying lung blower, but Haskins picks his ankle out of midair into an ankle lock, which was incredible. Gibson hits him with a gnarly looking lariat and then an arm whip for a 2 count. A tiger bomb by Gibson gets countered into a triangle. Gibson powers up, but then Haskins transitions into an arm bar, and then Gibson rolls out of it. Then Haskins into a bridging arm bar. So the way he like built on that arm bar and like transitioning was entertaining, I thought. Got Death Valley Driver by Haskins at some point for a 2 count. Gibson finally hits his flying lung blower for 2, Tiger Bomb for 2. So there's a lot of false finishes in this match. And eventually locks in, Gibson does, the Shankly Gates submission hold. Haskins counters it into he tries to hit a Made in Japan onto him. Gibson counters that into he goes for a DDT, but then Haskins just rolls into a stretch muffler somehow. And Gibson taps out. So Haskins wins and is the number 1 contender. So yeah, like you said, the chain wrestling was awesome in this match, and I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, definitely sits up there.
It was tits, I would say. I think it's what
Tits
the kids are
up.
calling it.
Tits up.
Not tits down, tits up.
Yeah, I might be interested to see the Mark Haskins versus the winner of the main event. Like I might just search out that match.
Really, any Haskins match from like 2015 on is bound to be at least really good. So I know he had like an injury at some point, because I know now, I think he still wrestles now. I think his style might be different now. I'm not sure, but
yeah, he was a casualty of the pandemic. He was really getting his feet under. He was in Ring of Honor,
right?
And they were doing something with him where he had like a number 1 contender shot, and they were really doing something, pushing him there with Roosh as the champion, and then the fucking pandemic happened. So
hopefully we see him on a bigger stage at some point, because he's too fucking good to be wasted. But speaking of which,
speaking of which, when I think of a like British wrestler, it's this Flash Morgan Webster guy. The way he dresses, I just want to fucking punch his doughy body to death.
The Mod Father?
Fuck, what?
He's a mod.
He's a dick.
Okay.
Hold on. What's a mod?
I always mean to look this up, because I never know either.
Like he's like the moderator of like a Discord.
I think that might actually be what it is. British mod.
British mod.
Subculture. That's why that was the faction in NXT UK. So mod, from the word modernist, is a subculture in London, and there's a whole Wikipedia. But yeah,
Send it to me. I'll print it up and take a dump on it.
I'm gonna send you a picture of my asshole instead, I think.
Is it like Brian Knobs?
Brian Knobs' asshole?
You've never seen the Brian Knobs asshole picture?
Why are you saying that like it's a weird thing that I haven't seen Brian Knobs' asshole?
Look, you've been in the game a little while.
What
when
game?
I got Conrad, the podcasting community.
Well, yeah, we're just looking at each other's assholes. You're right.
No,
Yeah,
but fucking it's a thing, and fucking people sent fucking Conrad Thompson sent it to us.
Well, I'm sorry, I'm not in your circle of assholes.
I got you, brother. I got you right now.
I'm good. I'm actually fine.
You're not good.
No.
It is gaping. It is like.
Why is it gaping?
I have no idea. And someone had to take the picture.
It's probably fucking Sags. We're the boys.
There it is.
Why? You just have it on speed dial?
Nah, it's in the fucking save photo. There we go. Saved.
Bookmarks.
Right to you.
I'm gonna make that the thumbnail of this episode, I think.
Dude, you gotta it is.
I don't want his asshole.
All right, well then don't open the message. I don't know what to tell you.
I'm gonna forget. We're gonna do this. It's gonna be like 30 minutes from now. I'm gonna open it. Oh, well, he sent me a message. Okay, so it's like his ass. It's not. I was picturing him like.
Oh no, dude!
It's
in your message box. You're good.
Thanks. I really
check your
appreciate
notifications.
It.
You could put like Flash Wheeler's face over it.
There we go. That's something. Put his helmet in there. Actually, Paul Robinson. This whole whatever the fuck this is actually fits the mystique of Paul Robinson. I think.
This did nothing for me.
You're not a big Paul Robinson guy?
This match did 0 for me.
So I get it. So Paul Robinson was like the henchman of Jimmy Havoc for a long time, and then they turned on each other, and now They're like trying to get Paul over as like one of the bigger heel. It's very interesting because he's 130 pounds. He's like a rat. He's just like a fucking. He doesn't do the high fly. He used to be like a high flyer. He used to be really exciting. Like him and Will Ospreay were a team, but now he comes out in jeans and no elbow pads and just fucking. He's fish hooking Flash Morgan Webster. He's spitting on his chest. It's crazy. It's really, and Flash Morgan Webster kind of the similar thing on the opposite direction. He's like kind of directionless at this point. He was just in a title match, but he lost. So they're kind of trying to do something with him, I guess. And it seems like they're establishing a feud between these two because ultimately it's a DQ finish. I mean, the match is what it is. I thought it was a decent match, but compared to the other matches on this show, it didn't stick out to me. I think, what happens? Yeah, so Paul Robinson, he's like beating on Webster. He's grounding and pounding. He's choking him. The ref's like, hey, man, get off him. And then Paul I think he like hits the referee at some point. He's at least shoving him very hard. So the ref DQs him. And then Paul starts choking Webster with a towel, and he goes out and bullies a fan out of his chair to grab his chair. And he gets on the apron, he gets drop kicked off, and then security comes in, they intervene, they separate the two, and I guess we're going to get a rematch at some point. But it felt like they were just trying to establish a feud here, but the match itself, while it was good, to me, it wasn't the most memorable thing on this show.
Kyle, can I ask you a question?
3 inches flaccid, 2 erect.
All right, cool. I will save that for. I don't have to ask that after the show. So I know the Apron Bump podcast super successful. You're doing all these watch-alongs. Are you enjoying watching the Progress stuff since you've never watched it before?
I am actually. I very much enjoy watching these.
Like you're invested in these stories because it sounds like you are. Like you kind of made it seem like I should give a shit about Paul Robinson, even though he is a piece of shit gatekeeper. Yeah,
if you had more context to Paul Robinson, you might care more about this. Although me watching it was like whatever. It was a whatever match.
But like you had like the backstory, like he was the henchman, and now he's like not a henchman.
Right.
You made me care for like 2 seconds.
Yeah. Go watch his him and Jimmy Havoc had a ridiculous street fight a few chapters ago, and it was something. And Jimmy Havoc hasn't been seen since. So
Oh,
yeah.
MIA.
Yeah.
Did you enjoy the Jimmy Havoc stuff?
That's probably the best stuff so far. Like storyline wise, that was fucking like chapter 10 through 20, basically. It was the Jimmy Havoc show, basically. And the matches were pretty good, but it was really like the story, like the post and pre-match stuff, the promos, the whole thing with Will Ospreay, like how that built up, because that's who Will eventually took the title from, is Jimmy Havoc. So yeah, that's like people who are like up to date with Progress. Some people say that that's like the best storyline that has ever happened. So
Isn't that like what put them on the map? Like that
yeah,
story, like that whole Jimmy Havoc rise of the
Mhm.
creep or
Yeah.
whatever the fuck he was.
Yeah, it was he was threatening to decapitate people. Things got weird, but
Yeah.
it was awesome. Because yeah, I'm watching like Rev Pro and other like European companies like in the same time. I'm not like podcasting on them, but I'm just watching them. Nobody does storylines like Progress in Europe. Like they're definitely like the most storyline heavy company out there as far as like Europe is concerned. So if you're ever interested in like watching it from the beginning, I mean, I could at least like pinpoint certain matches to watch and stuff, but it's a good time. It's a good time. But anything else in that match before we move on to some ladies?
No, well, you had said earlier that this was very uncommon. Like you haven't seen many ladies matches in Progress. So, does this deserve a ranking in the best ladies matches you've seen in Progress?
It's definitely top 2 for sure.
No, this is only the second.
You're correct. So
That makes no sense to me. Then why are you going to bring a four-way dance?
well, to introduce the audience to the women.
Can't you
that are
just have
wrestling.
them in the fucking crowd handing out fish and chips or pins or some fucking kitsch
Mm.
bullshit that Jim Small guy is pushing?
Should they be holding up signs like the ring girls
Hey,
in UFC?
ladies, let's make it feel like a burlesque in here. Oh, yeah, all right. I'm going to show out my coos. Yeah, let's go out there. Oh.
I think there was some South Park Canadian in there somewhere.
I'm all over my impersonations are on point, Kyle. This is why you pay me to be here.
But no, so Progress has these shows that called Endeavor that are like kind of like their NXT. It's like their developmental shows that are like in between the chapters. And I think there've been more women's matches on those shows. I don't watch all of them.
Dude,
but
you are into this Progress. I am impressed.
I don't watch the Endeavor. Okay, I've watched
Why
some
not?
of them. I watched some of them. It's it's whatever.
It's like a house show.
No, it's like NXT. It's like they'll eventually get pulled up and be on these main Progress shows. And for the main Progress shows, this is only the second women's match that they've had. The first one was a street fight between Pollyanna and Ginny, and those are 2 of the women in this fatal 4-way match. So we got Pollyanna versus Ginny versus Dahlia Black versus Tony Storm.
Hey.
What's up?
I had to look up who Ginny was. She's married to Gunther.
You don't know? Did you never watch NXT UK?
No, what are you on fucking drugs? Did I ever watch NXT UK? I can barely keep up with fucking what I like watching.
It's a lovely show. You should go. That's probably not worth rewatching.
Doesn't it not exist anymore?
It doesn't. It doesn't.
Like I watched it. I watched Dragunov and Walter. Right, that was the thing. That was awesome.
Tony Storm was on there as well. So was Ginny, right? Who else?
That's a Harry Potter character. Right, Ginny is from Harry Potter.
Ginny with a G is from Harry Potter. Ginny with a J.
Fucking potato, dude. It still pronounced Ginny.
Have you ever met anybody that says potato?
No.
Yeah, so
I'm gonna take that back. That's not a solid no. I'm gonna have to go through the old brain ski.
You're gonna go ask people if they say
no, I'm not
potato.
gonna ask anyone. I just have to remember if I've ever had a conversation with somebody and they've said potato.
Right. Well, get back to me on that, I guess.
I will. I'll keep you in the loop.
I have a question.
Hopefully
have you ever...
it's not a couple days later and then you open the DM with the butthole in it.
There's buttholes, there's potatoes in buttholes. But speaking of which, actually, speaking of penetration, so we got Dahlia Black out here. with TK Cooper, who I'm not familiar with either of these. It's Dahlia's a woman. TK is I guess her man friend of sorts. I would assume because they're basically finger blasting each other out.
Whoa,
What's up?
that's intense.
Yeah,
Finger
I didn't do it. I'm a commentator. I call what I see.
This TK
Um,
Cooper character is from New Zealand. Aye.
Wait, is that your New Zealand accent?
No, this is my New Zealand accent.
Are the Bushwhackers New Zealand?
Yeah, dude.
Are they?
No, they're from like fucking Florida, but that was their gimmick.
Okay.
I mean, where else in the world can you lick a child's head and not get, called a petter ass?
A petter?
New Zealand.
Yeah. A pedophile. So, but none of those in this match, I don't think. So,
No, we were good. We were good across the board. Although Pollyanna did eventually have some problems with Will Ospreay.
I was wondering because she's well, I guess Dahlia Black, I'm not really familiar with either, but Tony Storm and Jenny would both go on to WWE, and Dahlia Black. I thought Dahlia Black was the Seth Rollins ex-girlfriend, but I think that's somewhere. I think I just thought Tyler Black, and it was probably a thing.
I've done that before.
Yeah, Peter Dunne, right?
Yes, fuck my whole day up.
Well, first of all, so everybody comes out. Jenny makes Jim Smallman announce her, and he has the detail that Jenny, because she's a fashionista, you see, and she wants everybody to know that Chinese slaves made her outfit. So
that seems a bit racist.
Well, she didn't put them there. And Tony Storm's out there.
Like walk in the. You don't walk. Kyle doesn't show up at a party, and you're like, "Look at these cool threads that those little Asian kids made for me."
I guarantee you, I've at least done that once in my life.
Really?
Yeah, but I'm Asian, so I get to do that.
I understand. I just, didn't really take you for that. You know what? No, I take that back. I can
Chinese.
See that. Oh, the whole I don't see the Chinese thing. You were talking before with your hands like an Italian. So
hey, come on.
You're like, the chain wrestling, and he does this, and then he reverses it.
Well, I have it in my head. I can't, words are bad for me, right? Which is probably bad that I do a podcast. But hands, man, gestures, that's my speed.
I mean, have you listened to me talk? It's not working out great for me either. So,
hey, is it just me, or do Tony Storm and Tyler Bate have the same lower body?
Yeah, Tony Storm kind of looked like she didn't have no eyeliner. She just looked vanilla.
She had like the little boots, the shitty little boots, no knee pads. She's like a horse in the bottom half. Who's with me?
I'm with you. I'm with you. And how does this look again with the music? This broad came out to Game of Thrones. How is no one from HBO like cease and desist? This is the biggest show ever, right? At the time. How is she allowed to use the Game of Thrones theme song?
Well, it was a remix. It was like a hippity hop remix of the Game of Thrones. Tony Storm comes out to Avicii, and I don't know what the other two musics were, but
I don't know what Avicii is either.
You don't know Avicii?
Can you?
Huh? What? He's like a DJ, or he was. He's dead now. But
he's dead. How did he die? Did he die in an earthquake?
I don't think so.
How did he die?
So. I don't want to guess. Avicii. Avicii.
Avicii. Oh yeah, the DJ. Let's see how he died. What do you think? How did he die?
I believe it was.
Oh my god, this kid looks like he needs a sandwich.
Well, not anymore.
I'm going with drugs, 100%, just by looking at his picture.
Well, he was Swedish, I think. So.
Oh, then he choked on a poop.
What?
He choked on a poop.
I mean, I heard what you said, but what?
People are into some weird shit.
Isn't that Germans?
Whatever. They're all the same.
Tomato, tomato, right? Potato, potato.
He died in Muscat. You ever been to
Muskrats?
Muscat? No, you ever been to Muscat?
That's not a place.
It's the capital in the Portuguese Empire. How you like them apples?
Yeah, I was about to guess that actually, but you beat me to it.
Yeah, were you?
Yeah.
He died. How did he die? Oh, he killed himself.
Yeah.
Well, that was that. I didn't see that going that way.
What a downer, huh?
Yeah, what are you gonna do? He looked depressed.
Because he was a musician or because he was Swedish?
A little bit of both. Probably. He's probably really lonely.
Just has him and his turntables.
Yeah, so I'm gonna have to listen. Maybe I'll check out some Avicii. No, I won't. I don't give a shit.
You've heard some of his songs. You probably just didn't know it was him. The
Probably.
We were young man. What's that song? For the ride, Italy. I can't think of the words.
All right, you sound that. What accent is that?
What's the song called? Hold on. We ho.
Well, this is not. I definitely just put Avicii into my Spotify.
It's Avicii, first of all.
Yep, because this Pentagram and Sermon on the Mountain is definitely not a DJ song.
Wake me up, ready over.
Oh, that's that guy?
Well, he doesn't sing it, but he does like the music.
What do you mean he doesn't sing it? He does it.
He's a DJ. We've established this.
So wait, so who sings the so somebody else sings the song and he gets credit for it?
Yeah. Fuck him.
Then he's just a producer. Fuck this guy.
He's DJ Khaled, man. How dare you? Rest in peace. Rest in peace,
DJ Dead.
Avicii.
That's what he is.
Nice. That's a good one.
You know what? He probably killed himself because he was like, I'm taking credit for everybody else. I don't sing these cool songs.
Yeah, that's probably it. Do you think he killed himself because Jenny won this match?
No, I think he blames TK Cooper. He killed
was a
himself because TK Cooper. He doesn't like people from New Zealand, so
That's probably right.
he's
That's
racist
probably right.
against them.
Well, we got a match here. We got
You're
some
never
wrestling.
inviting me back. This is it. Progress was where you drew the line.
This is progress. This
Chapter
is
25.
progress.
Shits on the couch. Shits and giggles. What's it called?
Yeah, shits and giggles, I think is actually what it is. Yeah.
And put it in my notes.
What'd you think of this match, Matthew?
I think for what it was, everybody served their purpose. It wasn't the greatest match I saw on the card, but it was fun, and everybody played their roles to perfection. I don't know. So you say this is only the second match, so I wasn't aware. Like I thought maybe this was like an ongoing thing. So I don't know if this leads to anything.
So all I know is that Jenny and Pollyanna. So Jenny is like the top heel in the women's division, and Pollyanna is like the top babyface, which is what it seems like. So they've been feuding on Endeavor. And like I said, that first women's match from a couple chapters ago was a street fight between those two. So that was the only storyline implications I knew from this match. And I think Pollyanna ends up getting pinned. So I guess that is continuing to some extent. And Tony and Dahlia are kind of just they're like basically getting introduced to the audience at this point. But I mean, it was a fatal 4-way. So like by nature, it's going to be chaotic to an extent. What else? It's like the match starts and Jenny is like, hey, Dahlia, you want to team up? And Dahlia's like, yeah. And then Jenny like grabs her hair and whips her down. And then Pollyanna and Tony Storm team up for a little bit. They do some piggyback action where Tony like jumps on her back and they do like double knees and sentons.
I know what piggyback is.
Yeah, what's that?
You just said it jumps on her back and they do a bunch of stuff. I know what a piggyback is.
I'm explaining. They didn't just like piggyback. They didn't just walk around. They like did stuff with the piggyback.
Painting a picture for the audience. My apologies.
I do.
You're good at it. You are master. You're like a Bob Ross of wrestling.
My tongue is my brush, and this microphone is my easel.
Where's your paint?
It's my cum.
So you put your cum on your tongue and then you rub it all over the microphone.
Why don't you stop questioning my methods?
This should really be like a visual. Do you put these shows out? Like this should be a visual podcast.
Probably not this one because you're on it, but
I'm on every Monday night on the Shining Wizards Wrestling podcast.
Oh, you're not allowed to plug it yet. But speaking of Shining Wizards,
not gonna fit up Brian Knobb's butthole. I'll tell you that right now.
They're not. From what you've told me, it seems like anything will fit up his butthole.
Oh yeah, but they won't plug it.
Right. Okay. I see what you're saying. You need some plumber's tape.
Oh, you need a fucking tanker truck, buddy.
Man. Golf pencil down a mine shaft. That Brian Knobbs.
Hot dog down the Lincoln Tunnel.
Yeah. Here, we'll segue from that into
The woman.
The women. I was trying to think of a sensitive way to do that.
Oh, now we're gonna get an hour and change in. We're gonna get sensitive now.
This is the PG portion of the podcast.
The women are funny, they're respectful, and they're really good at their jobs.
Women are just as funny as men, I think.
I agree 100%. I don't like that Pollyann got beat. She used her finisher on the Dahlia.
What's her finisher called?
I don't know.
The pollinator.
Yeah,
like bees.
I definitely missed that. And then Ginny steals it from her. These women are supposed to be working together.
So Polly hits the pollinator, and then TK Cooper, the man, gets in there, clocks the shit out of her with just a right hand, and then he gets tossed away, and then Ginny, like you said, just steals it, gets the pin. I think she pins Pollyanna, right?
Yes,
Pretty
she did.
sure. So Ginny takes advantage of the woman abuse and gets the win here. And yeah, so Ginny wins, and we're all happy, right?
I guess it was, like I said, it was all over the place. It was fun, and I guess if we're gonna see, in your journey through the rest of these chapters, if there's gonna be more women stuff, then I guess you're looking forward to a Ginny Pollyann pollination of domination.
That was too clever for you. I don't. You must have written that down.
Nope.
Wow.
Write shit down. It's all typed up. I typed up my notes and I printed them.
Printed them. Wow.
Yeah, I waste paper like I don't give a fuck about the environment or trees. My wife yells at me all the time.
I don't even have a printer.
Oh my god, I print up notes like a maniac and then I just throw them in the fireplace downstairs.
Candle going in the background.
Yeah.
Man, what a life you lead.
I'm gonna be up here for like the next fucking 5 hours, so
might as well get some fucking timberwood going. I got you. I
get
got
a nice little smell up here. The cat, the cat's litter box is around the corner here, so
right.
This guy cleaned it today, so it's good. But I like a nice smelling room.
I like a nice smelling woman. But speaking of which, so we got no. So
speaking of which,
to just add on to what you said about more women's matches. So before the match, Jim was like, the next match is going to be a women's match, and the crowd fucking pops their dick and balls off.
Of course they did, because there's not a woman in the fucking crowd. You fucking ghouls.
Well, there's a women's wrestling chants throughout the match, and they were super into it the entire match. So it's definitely a sign to come, because women's wrestling becomes a bigger thing in Progress eventually. So I guess that's coming soon. But
Kyle, can I ask you another question?
Shoot.
Where do you stand on the women's wrestling? Like, are you into it?
Yeah, I mean, like anything else, there's some that I'm not and some that I am. But I mean, I don't know. Where do you stand?
I fucking hate it.
Really? All of it?
Most of it is absolute dog shit. I've tried, dude. I've tried fucking. It's hard to go. How do I say this? Like WWE does a really nice job with some of their women, right? And Impact has a nice little thing going on over there. Like, I don't get the Japanese stuff, like the Stardom and the TJP. I don't get it. The fucking Pirate. I watched the fucking Pirate match this weekend. I don't get it. The people are going bananas for her. Bananas. I don't get it.
I think it's good that they have representation. But to your point, there is a lot of shit with women's wrestling, but there's shit with men's wrestling too.
100%.
I don't know, man. I think we're still like kind of transitioning out of like, because they were eye candy like 10 years ago.
Awful. I watched fucking No Way Out 2005 for the Wizards podcast tonight, and it was the finals of the SmackDown Rookie of the Year contest, where it was like Joy Giovanni, Michelle McCool and her yuck face, and these two other girls. And it was like, what's your secret talent? And this girl's like, it's fucking 2005. They're all showing their tits and ass.
Right. Well, some things never change.
No, I'm like, can't we just, have a nice, decent wrestler? Like, why do I have to watch this 3 times? They cut in and out of the show for it.
Like Joy Giovanni. There's a difference between Joy Giovanni and like a Bianca Belair or something. You know what I mean?
Yes, a big difference.
there are like some of my favorite matches from like the past year have been women's matches. So I mean, like I said, like anything else, there's good and there's bad. But I do think some people kind of grade on a curve when it comes to women's wrestling. Like they have lower, like it's easier to give a high grade if that makes any sense. But
Yeah, I get because the hype, because it's like anything,
yeah,
like people hype it up and then you watch, it wasn't that good.
I thought the women's chamber was really good though from this past
Really,
weekend.
I thought it was absolute dog shit.
Really,
It felt very clunky. I felt like it felt clunky. There weren't a lot of high spots, and that it just wasn't there for me. It was the only match on the show I didn't like.
really, I was pretty hammered when I watched it, so maybe I just had a blurry vision,
Maybe.
rose-covered
I also, again,
glasses.
I also don't like the women's
Women.
wrestling.
You hate
so-
women. So, anyways, next match we got
Bring on the men. Where are all the men? Be a man. For
back
Christ's
in my
sake.
day. Well, this one man, I mean, he RKO'd his wife. We got Will Ospreay, the champion, the Progress champion, versus the villain, Marty Scurll, which the joke's right itself in terms of women. But
I don't know. See, I'm still like so on the fence about this Marty Scurll stuff. I really am.
honestly, like I get confused, like who did what and who, I think everybody puts everybody under the same umbrella, and I don't think that's fair. Umbrella.
Yeah,
Fun,
no, I
but-
saw what you did there. That was good.
What did,
'Cause he
what, did,
uses an umbrella.
what did Marty do? What was this
I
thing?
think he was like, he either like, the age of consent is 16. And I think maybe the problem was that he forced himself on a girl. He like pushed her in a closet and made out with her. That's a problem. You can't do that, fella.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's a no-no. Shame on you.
Shame. Yeah, it's creepy, but it's like,
But like, I don't know, man. Like before all this shit came out, like everybody loved Marty Scurll. Like maybe he's a changed man now. It's been a couple years. I know he's still kind of wrestling.
people can change. I mean,
I would love to look. Maybe I get shit and you can tweet it at me. Don't bother Kyle at Wizards Podcast. But I think wrestling, look, I think it wouldn't be bad if he came back. Of course, there's going to be backlash because, it's fucking cancel culture. But like it was a couple years ago, maybe he's learned from his mistakes. Maybe he can come out and be like, I was a douche, but now I'm a giant turd. So let's move on.
there should be a way forward. There should be a path to redemption, I think. And in certain cases, there are some people where it's like, okay, you're not, like, just fuck off. But if it's like something like that, I feel like you said, people can change. Like the Briscoes, they had the whole thing. They couldn't be on TV because they were using all kinds of slurs, but they end up being friends with gay people, and it's like people
they change their ways.
Yeah. Well, no gay people. in
Maybe
this
Marty
match.
Scurll isn't a sexual predator anymore, but maybe he is. I've watched a lot of SVU, so you never know.
Yeah. Yeah. There's a middle ground there. It's like, okay, you can come back, but we'll keep a short leash type of thing. I don't know how things work.
I would like to see him back. I miss Marty Scurll in wrestling. He was
It's fucking great.
fun and he was good.
So this match here, Marty Scurll versus Will Ospreay, may be my favorite Progress match that I've seen so far out of the first 25 chapters. I mean, but part of me says that. There's also like, I try not to get too like analyst when I watch these matches, but there was little to no selling in this match, which like, yeah, but like it didn't really stop me from enjoying it, you know? So I don't know. What's your take on that?
No, I thought these guys work so well together. They go, from Progress to New Japan to all, Ring of Honor. The selling is kind of thrown out the window, but if you're familiar with these guys, then you know what you're gonna get. And they just, man, they fucking go for almost a half an hour, and they tell a great story, and they pull out all the spots. And I like when Ospreay tries to steal Marty's moves, and the crowd is going fucking bananas on him. Like, just great shit. So from what you said earlier, though, is it weird that Ospreay is a transitional champion here?
I mean, I think he's like the top face in the company. So I think it was like the chase. It's like the thing where it's like, it's all about the chase. But I mean, he won it at chapter 20 and this is chapter 25. So I mean, it's been like a year.
Oh, okay.
Maybe.
I didn't know. I didn't know that.
I think at this point, it's like at least like a month or two in between chapters. So he's held it for a while. Maybe not a year, maybe like 8 months. He's defended it against like 3 or 4 times.
Okay, sorry. I should have done my homework on that.
God damn it, pal. I think he's like,
I'm so sorry.
man, that's the longest it's been without a whatever the fuck that was in this podcast. Was that what was that? Was that was that New Zealand again? Or is that you're just general? Is that Eugene?
Yes.
Yes. Bringing it back to 2005. But
I love seeing
Ospreay...
Chicken Wing too. Chicken Wing's a fantastic movie.
Chicken Wing. Yeah, this was like you said, they're like both like, because it's like I think it's still early in like their series of matches, because I think this is even before Will Ospreay went to New Japan. I could be wrong on that, but they've been wrestling. This commentary was saying they've wrestled all around Europe, and so they've had a bunch of matches against each other, and it was evident because their chemistry, like they knew what each guy was doing. That was the story of the match. Like the first like several minutes was them basically just reversing everything each guy was doing. They were like Marty did Will's Essex Destroyer at some point. Will did Marty's like super kick to the knee deal. So they were going tit for tit in this match. And yeah, it was like a 30-minute sprint. It felt like this match was crazy. They're like fighting on the outside. By the way, it's a no disqualification match. So there's tables. At one point, Marty goes under the ring and pulls out like 8 different umbrellas, which was weird. I don't know why you need that many umbrellas.
That's his thing, because it's a no DQ, man. Have you ever been hit with an umbrella?
Okay, but like maybe like one umbrella and just hit him a bunch of times with it.
It's the fucking British humor, dude.
Is that what it is?
It is. That's why the British office is better than the American office. So the fucking tea and crumpets, whatever other fucking goofy shit you want to say. Whose line is it anyway is better in Britain than it was in the United States. Nobody needs 8 umbrellas. You're not an octopus, dude. You need one.
But
just one.
Octopuses, they carry around just umbrellas in each testicle.
Yeah, one octopus has 8 tentacles, Kyle. That's why an octopus needs 8 umbrellas.
What a stupid asshole I am. You're right. Yeah.
9, then perhaps we can delve into the pusses.
What?
More than one octopus.
We're going to delve into the pusses, he says.
It's the octopuses.
Right. Octopuses.
Oh, James Bond in the house.
00. That was Damian Dunn's nickname. He was, or he had like the symbol on his tights. It was like 001 because he's number 1.
He's not there. You hate his face.
Fuck Damian Dunn.
He'd be 00-1.
Yeah, he's not
the
Brody.
kid.
Yeah,
no, not the kid.
No, he's just a wet asshole.
Would yeah, I guess the numbers are all the same, right? Because it's just the way we the exchange rate.
Are you suggesting that people in Europe have different numbers than
nope.
we do?
I'm not going to show my stupidity by agreeing.
Okay, they speak European over there, so it's hard. Yeah, the translation gets lost in translation.
Well, the currency is all fucked up with the pounds, and their fucking mail system is shit, dude. I haven't got my Inside the Ropes in like 2 months, and I'm waiting on my Will Ospreay United Empire autograph that I ordered in December. And the fucking stupid British postal system is all fucked up.
Well, yeah, because they run through walls to get it to you. So
no, I've had no issues. I've gotten all my Inside the Ropes magazines up until the last 2 months when the fucking British fucking assholes with their fucking dumb clock and their prime minister and whatever other goofy shit they got going on over there. Right. Just give me my mail, man. You're getting my fucking American money. Should be treated like a king.
Maybe you should have pounds or what's
the
other
pound
one?
Something. I'm gonna pound the mailman if I don't get my fucking magazines.
You're gonna leave his asshole looking like Brian Knobbs.
Exactly. Worse.
Yeah.
Brian Knobbs chop meat asshole.
Man. Well, speaking of Brian Knobbs chop meat asshole, we got Will Ospreay and Marty Scurll here wrestling.
I would not even. That's a terrible segue, dude.
I don't know what you're talking about.
This is not Brian Knobbs chop meat butthole. This is Sag's clean shaven butthole. This match was fantastic.
I actually had a note that was like, this match is like Jerry Sag's asshole.
You didn't make notes.
I have a whole PowerPoint up here. I didn't say I didn't have notes. What are you talking about?
You said you don't speak well. Well, you have a PowerPoint. Can you tell? How do you make a PowerPoint?
Yeah, you open up PowerPoint and you start typing on it.
Are you have 2 programs open right now on your computer and it's not ready to explode?
Yeah.
Or do you have 2 computers? Are you fancy like that?
I have 1 computer, 2 monitors.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
that's great.
The future, man. It's great.
I got 2 laptops, so.
I got 2 girls in 1 cup. So
Oh, do you really?
yeah. Yeah.
I think
Chocolate.
that was fake. That was fake, wasn't it?
It's been a while actually since I've seen it. I know
It
at the
looked
time
way
when I
too
watched
much
it, it looked
like
real.
chocolate mousse.
How upset would you be if you realized that it was real and that you just think shit looks delicious?
It's a great question. I don't know if I would be upset.
I'm full of great questions.
Look, I've seen my poop. All right.
Right.
It don't look like that. The shit came out like it was soft serve, man.
Well, it's girl poop.
I think that's a misnomer, man. I don't think girls poop like fucking unicorns. I think they probably shit. I was a manager at a restaurant.
Mhm.
All right. Guess what? The women's room was the grossest place. In the morning, you got to go in there, make sure that the guys cleaned it. And they didn't. You want to know why? Because it was gross. Because women are gross. They probably poop. They don't poop like soft serve ice cream.
They got like the Jupiter shits too when they're on the rag, right?
Yeah, that's gross.
It is
It's gross.
gross.
They're gross. Their poops don't.
Women
look
are
like-
gross, right? Get them out of here. Get them out of wrestling. Get them out
Oh,
of.
well, I never said that. Don't even.
You hate women. You hate their poops, or maybe you like their poops, but you do
No,
hate
I'm
the
just
women.
saying. I don't think they poop like fucking unicorns, man. Their shits are probably just as bad as mine, and yours, and every person listening to this.
What do you think, Brian? If anybody's still listening to this, they need to be put into some mental institution.
If anybody's still listening to this, you rule.
I rule ass.
Yeah,
Speaking of
whatever.
what do you think Brian Knobs' shits look like?
Well, if you look at the picture, I'm sure they look like pancakes.
It's just, yeah, it's like empty.
No, then
in a
they
tuna
just come out.
can.
They just probably fall out. He probably doesn't even poop anymore. He just kind of walks and they fall out.
Right.
You
How's
think
Brian
you're like-
Knobs doing?
What's he
Didn't he have-
doing?
How is he doing? Didn't he have like a heart attack or something?
Fucking no. He's usually, if you follow the Hulkster on Instagram, he's a come on down to the beach shop, brother. We're gonna do some karaoke for all you woke people out there.
HH.
Yeah, HH. Fucking weirdo.
Letting us know it's him.
Yeah, hey brothers, I just got picked up from the airport. Gonna head down to the beach shop. Monday night karaoke, dudes.
Would you go?
What, 100 fucking, are you kidding me?
Hell yeah, brother.
I'd be like, oh, dude, is that your kid drinking? We should get in the car with him again.
That's probably what you shouldn't do that.
But
There's
Nick-
little things that you should never do, and one is get in the car with Nick Balea.
Ugh, I definitely want to get in the car with Nick Balea.
See what's going
I'm
on
like,
in
dude,
there.
how many times did you smell your sister's underoos? Because I know you do, Nick. You're a fucking freak, bro. Your father's the Hulkster.
Big fat cock, that Hulk Hogan.
Oh, he's got a tiny
Sick.
penis. Did you not see the video?
I did. He has a huge hog.
I don't know about huge.
Let's review the tape.
I think you're embellishing it. I think in your brain, you think the Hulkster is like a superstar.
He
Might
eats his
bring it.
vitamins and he takes his Blue Chew.
He's just got a small pecker like Seth Rollins.
Seth Rollins is a fine pecker.
Oh, his pecker was terrible. Davey
It's-
Richards has a nice hog.
Does he?
Oh, yeah. You
What do
never
you-
saw the picture?
Why do you have all of these pictures on your phone?
Dude, have you ever listened? It's not on my phone, first of all. And have you ever
Okay.
listened to my podcast? We're fucking weird.
Yeah, I mean,
If you say there's something out there, I want to see it, no matter how gross or weird it is.
I can tell with what's in my inbox. So,
No, you have no idea.
who do you think has a bigger hog, Will Ospreay or Marty Skrull?
It's a great question. I wish there was a 16-year-old I could ask.
She's got to be at least like 18 now.
I'm gonna say Will Ospreay.
I feel like Will has like a long, skinny one.
Do you think Marty is like a girthy one? Like it's 8 umbrellas tied together?
I think it looks like an umbrella, like a big head.
Woo woo.
Right. So that's the sound your butthole makes when he fucks you.
No, that's his entrance song.
I know. I was making a thing. We're doing. It's entertaining the people.
You are this is your most entertaining episode right here.
It's something. This is an episode. But of all the episodes I've done, this is by far the most recent. So
Oh, that checks out.
yeah, it does. Where were we here?
So this was your favorite match of the night?
Yeah, I because it's when I compare it to like Zach Gibson and Mark Haskins, that was like a really technically good match, whereas this one's like fun. It was really fun and it had the stakes to it being a world title match. So I'd probably put the main event, I guess, if I had to pick. This is probably my match of the night, but yeah, I don't know. That was good.
This was really good. The sense of they really presented it where they both hate each other. They were going to do everything possible to hurt each other. And the no DQ element to the match really added to it. All the umbrellas and the, I would never let another man hit me in the face with an umbrella.
But a woman, it's fair game.
No,
that's your kink.
No, I don't want to get hit. No, I don't. This is the moneymaker. People can't be getting hit in the face with an umbrella.
It's a good point. It's a good point. But yeah, he well, at one point, I don't even remember if I said this. They fight on the stage. They Marty throws Will through the curtain, and then Will comes back like on monkey bars, just with a flying Hurricane Rana attempt. But Marty counters it into a power bomb through the announce table, which is fun. I don't think they've done that before. Marty carries him back to the ring, puts him in the ring, jumping tombstone pile driver for a 2 count. The ref gets knocked out. What's up?
2.
2?
He said 2 count. 2.
Oh, 2.
2.
And then the ref gets shit on at some point. So he's dead. Ospreay locks in a crossface. And then he finds the umbrella that's next to him and he locks in the crossface with the umbrella. Marty Scurll taps out, but there's no referee. So they continue to fight. Marty ends up hitting the Essex Destroyer onto Will Ospreay, which is his move, which is like a Canadian Destroyer DDT. And new ref slides in. Marty Scurll pins him for a 2 count. Marty hits a tornado DDT onto Ospreay, but Will pops up right out of it, hits a super kick, and then Marty fights back eventually with a suplex into a chicken wing, which was fun. I think Will eventually gets to the ropes, or he fights out of it. Was able to hit the red arrow for a 2 count. So a lot of close near falls here towards the end, and then Marty brings out the handcuffs. Getting kinky up in this bitch. Clocks Ospreay in the face with him, and then handcuffs his hands behind his back and hits Will with all of his umbrellas to the back, to the guts, one big shot to the face. I thought that was going to be the finish, but only gets a 2 count. Then Marty locks in the chicken wing as Will is virtually passed out already. But then Will can't tap out because his fucking hands are handcuffed behind his back. So the ref just sees that he's out and rings the bell. So we have a new Progress champion in the villain, Marty Scurll. So awesome match. These two, I mean, obviously great chemistry between these two guys. They would go on to have tons of other matches across Japan, Europe, America, all of it. So can't go wrong with these two guys. And yeah, good way to end a show, huh?
A great way to end the show. Ospreay was, I mean, both guys were on top of their game. Ospreay with the hope spots and the resilience till the end, and Marty pushing it to the point where he has to bring out the handcuffs. Just fucking fantastic stuff. And Marty and Haskins now, I guess, would be chapter 26.
Yeah, and it's funny because they're like physically they look a lot like each other, and their styles are also kind of similar. I think they've actually had a match before in Progress, but that should be a banger, as the kids say. And Marty Scurll, the era of the villain.
Do you know the name of chapter 26?
No, do you?
I do. I just looked it up. That's the only reason why I know.
Hit me with it. Unknown
Pleasures.
What's your unknown pleasure?
Not watching another fucking Progress show.
You liked the show though, right? It was a good show.
The wrestling was awesome. I could have done without the what the fuck's his nuts Flash Morgan Paul Robinson match. I would have taken a comedy spot there. Something that'll get me up and let me get my fish and chips, or whatever those fucking cunts get over there during an intermission.
Right.
That would have been fine. But the wrestling was awesome. The crowd was super fucking annoying, man.
I like the energy of the Progress crowd. They're very silly. They're just a couple of cheeky blokes having a go. And some people don't like it, which I guess is
I don't like it. If I wanted silly, I'd watch a fucking comedy show.
Look,
Not about you fucking cocksuckers.
You can have some fun. There's some fun. There's some serious. There's some, a little bit of everything. It's a buffet.
Maybe I'm being too hard on the British.
I think what you need to do is go watch the first 24 chapters and then watch this one and then get back to me.
I don't know if that's even a feasible for me. I don't know if I can do that.
You can do it. I believe in you.
No, I can't, Kyle. I can barely keep up with the current product and the stuff that I like to watch.
Well, you're probably going to talk about that stuff on the Shining Wizards podcast, which where can everybody find that if they, for some reason, want to listen to that after listening to this episode? What do you
mean if you enjoy the Apron Bump podcast, Kyle does a great job with this rotating cast of other podcasters. We're all cut from the same cloth. We have a great sense of humor. Yeah. We don't take the wrestling too seriously, and we know what we're talking about. We have a good time doing it, and that's all this is. We're just having fun. If you want to have some fun, you come over on a Monday night about 7:00, youtube.com/The Shining Wizards. You could interact. You could talk with us. You could, get yourself ready for Raw with an hour hanging out with the Wizards. I constantly ask our guests when was the last time they shit their pants.
Oh,
yeah. I even asked Playboy cover girl supermodel May Valentine when was the last time she pooped her pants a couple weeks ago.
And when was that?
She didn't answer. She said boys are gross.
That means it was very recent.
She's the only woman she's the only person who hasn't answered.
Wow.
Everybody else has a shit story. Every single male wrestler has a shit story.
When was the last time you shit your pants?
It's been a very long time. And this is why I asked the question, because it was probably over the summer.
This past summer?
Yes, this past summer.
Okay.
And I shit my pants. I could not have been any closer to the toilet. I was literally from the toilet.
Man, when you see that toilet, it like triggers something in you.
I was literally like taking my pants off, and it had to get out. And it's not like, and people don't, it's not like, when was the last time like you shit a lot? No one's like, if you're a grown person and you're like purposely like pushing the shit out a log, you got bigger problems. We're talking about sharts here, people. Okay. When was the last time you sharted? Tony, one of my fellow co-hosts, he does it like on the fucking regular, and they make me out to be the pants shitting fucking maniac. He's like, I reset the counter. I shit my pants at breakfast this morning. I'm like, go see a doctor, dude. You shouldn't be shitting your pants as much as you do, or get some Depends.
He's got that Bride Knobs butthole, probably. Just
I bet he does. At Wizards Podcast on all forms of social media. You want to follow us, you want to check us out. We like to have a good time. So yeah, that's the fucking Shining Wizards. We're doing great stuff. I think it's great. I don't know. I don't give a shit what you think. How do you like them apples?
What do you think a New Zealander would think about your show?
Oh my God. You know what's the weirdest thing? We get these emails and it tells us how we do. Chartable Digest.
Right. Yes.
Never are we ever ranked in America, but we are huge in Japan, Canada, Austria, and Australia. So
wow. Well, that's all that matters. I don't know if
they don't have podcasts over there and we like stuck through, or like I don't fucking know. What is it? New Zealander would love it. They'd love it.
What do you think they would say, like, if they had to give a review?
Like, hey, I heard this Matt fella on the Apron Bump podcast, and we should check out the Shining Wizards. Dingo ate my baby.
Yep. Once again, thank you to Matt from the Shining Wizards for joining me on today's episode. Just a silly time with my good friend, my delicious compadre, Matthew from the Shining Wizards. Check them out if you want. If you listen to all that and you're like, man, I need more of that, check out the Shining Wizards podcast, wherever you listen to podcasts, as well as live on YouTube, Twitch, and all that stuff. So do that. Apron Bump. Follow me on social media, Twitter, TikTok, all that stuff. All of that also in the description below. Apron Bump for all my full episodes. And I think that about does it. It's my New Zealand accent. Somebody talking outside. So my office is like on the edge of the house, and there's people outside. There's like another house next to us, and that's like where they like hang out sometimes. I wonder how many times they like hear me talking about Brian Knob's butthole and etc. Probably a lot. It's probably why they never talk to us. But with that, thank you guys for listening. I love you all.
Yeah.
I'm hard.
It's the hardest. Talk around and disregard it. Strip you off the ground, show you what heart is. Standing strong and proud, nothing can knock it. Let's get it started. It's the hardest. Talk around and disregard it. Strip you off the ground, show you what heart is. Standing strong and proud, nothing can knock it. Let's get it started. Yeah, yeah.